Jack Links. Jack Links, this is what Santa had in, part of what he had in my my stocking for Christmas. And I love beef jerky. It's not very good for my jaw. I get like, I don't know what's it called, but my jaw gets really tight. But man, I love it. And I think you guys are a little crooked. So let me, because I don't want to have to edit too much of this. But anyways, the reason I want to make this video, because this reminds me of my Nana and my Pawpaw, which they passed close to like 20 years ago. It's on my parents' side. I mean, on my parents' side, duh. It's my dad's side of the family. It was his parents. Really awesome people. Love my Nana and my Pawpaw. And I had a great time growing up in Palestine, not in the Middle East, in Palestine, Texas. It's a little podunk town in East Texas that I grew up. And so I just wanted to tell you where I'm from, because I don't know if I've done that before, but it's all because of Jack Links. But I was born and I was raised in, at least for the first 15 years of my life, in Palestine, Texas. Now, my grandparents didn't live there until, I think, when I was like 11 or 12, somewhere in there. My Nana had an accident and it made her think, like, I want to be closer to the grandkids. And so they moved over to Palestine, and they lived in this amazing house that was on this property that had a creek, a huge creek, a bunch of property in the back. And my brother and I used to go back there and spend all day in this creek. I remember going on the weekends, like maybe after school on Friday, spending the night at Nana and Pawpaw's. And then the next morning, we'd get up in the morning. Nana would give us machetes. Yeah. My brother was like 9. I think I was like 11. And she'd be like, that way y'all can clear out paths and stuff, which we did. There was a lot of paths already down there, but we actually did like clear out a bunch of vines. And it's middle of East Texas woods, very foresty type of area. This area had a creek running through it, so it was very swampy in some areas and stuff like that. So there's a lot of vegetation growing around, so we'd have to cut through all this mess. But would I let my kids have that now? I don't know. I don't even know if I'd let them go down to this creek that I grew up in, because there's a bunch of stuff down there that like shacks and stuff. We didn't think anything of it. We didn't go into them. But you know, there's a bunch of, I don't know, maybe they're old moonshine distilleries or something that people made. I don't know, but this is middle of East Texas, middle of the woods. And Jack Links, the reason this reminded me of them is because I remember my Nana had this huge food dehydrator. She used to do like fruit. Fruit was good. A bunch of apples. She used to do a bunch of apples in that thing, and it was really good. But she used to do a bunch of deer and, I want to say deer, and I think it was just beef. I think maybe one time they did turkey. That wasn't as good, but the beef jerky was really, really good. And she would soak it in like the teriyaki sauce and put pepper and stuff like that. And Michaela's looking at me right now. But it was always the best beef jerky that I ever had. And it was tough. Like this stuff is kind of soft a little bit. Like, you know, it's pliable. You can chew it easily. The stuff that my Nana made, this stuff was like, you had to like tear it off. But it was amazing. I'm not complaining at all. Maybe that's why I have the jaw problems that I have now. But anyways, that's really it. I want to tell you where I came from. This Jack Links reminded me of it. And one day my kids are going to watch this and be like, Dad was so weird. But now they understand why. I was born and raised in a little podunk town, and it does things to you.